Hello everybody, my name is Jim Ellis Fisher. I'm the old woman making things. If you're watching this segment of the show, then you are probably on replay. So hit me up with the hashtag replay and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. If the red live button is lit up at the top of the screen, there it is, then you are on live and I'm so happy to have you here. So I'm going to wait for people to hop on and as I made everybody mad by being late again. I hope not. Okay, here comes the people in. So let me find myself over here while you're coming in. We're probably on replay. And so hit me. Let me turn myself off so I can see. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Dina. I'll tell everybody it's going to be late except Dina. I'm sorry, Dina. Hey, Michelle. Y'all, we do have some Happy Meal today. It's a really happy meal. Won't take long because it's just one thing, but it's a lot of that one thing. So I that's what I understand anyway. I haven't opened it. Well, I opened the envelope. Hey, Denise. Hey, Sean. Sean, I'm going to make a mini tonight. I'm going to try to. I've been watching Patty Good, and I'm doing sort of a hybrid between what she does and what Justin does and what I do. So, hey Deb. Hey, Sandy. Hey, other Sandy. I'm doing well, thank you. Hey, Barbara. No, my glue is not holding here, so I don't know what that is. Hey, Rebecca. Can wait till people get here because I want to show y'all what I did last night, or actually it was early this morning because I couldn't sleep. Hey, Maria. Hey, Lane. I think you're gonna like it. Oh, I'm crooked. I'm sorry. Let me adjust myself just a little bit so I'm not as crooked. Hey, Rose. Hey, Deb. Deb, I wasn't criticizing your packing. I was just so impressed that you got all that stuff in there and it was so good. So, hey, Michelle. Okay, we got 50 people on here. We can start. Michelle's on here. Michelle Kirchhoff. Well, Sean, I hope it's great. I do hope it's great. But what I did last night, I did two things. One is I decided I had not done enough for the giraffe, so I did some more. I painted the beads and I 3D'd it. So this was a project from last night. Hey, Janet. Hey, Tiffany. I'm sorry about the people I missed. I'm sorry. Hey, Patricia. So I hope that y'all like this. I found, hey, well, that's so good, Deb. I'm glad. And I didn't know you'd been sick. I'm so sorry. Oh, great. Thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca gets me so much stuff. Thank you, Janet. Anyway, so, oh, we got somebody new. I missed it. Wait a minute. I missed a Becky. May not be able to. Hey, Marianne. Hey, Michelle. Thank you for the sprinkling. I caught my dog. Yeah, my dog never goes far. It's just an annoyance. Well, Becky, I'm sorry I can't find you, but welcome. I'm glad you're here. Y'all, at least one person's got to join the family tonight because my number right now is ending in 666, and that's not a good number. So somebody needs to join me tonight. If you do that. Hello, Miss Jim. Who said that? Hey, Debbie Cruz. Hey, Monica. Debbie, I need to talk to you. So you like the giraffe? I 3D'd it. I found some flowers the same color that were on his glasses, so I just put them on top. And then I put the flower down here for him to eat. And I added these little corner thingies here. I'm having a wonderful evening because y'all are here. Thank you, Rebecca, for the stars. So that's one thing I did, but that's not the thing y'all are gonna like the most. I'll show you the thing you're gonna like the most, I think, because let me put that down right here. Because I did this. I got this little hippie van at what's that place? Hobby Lobby on the 75% off sale. So it, you know, cost about 10 bucks, maybe 14. I don't know, but I loved it. And I got more, so you'll see another one tonight. And then I made this little hippie to go with it. This little mini hippie. And y'all look at his feet. Look at his feet. I made those feet. Yeah, that's fine, Debbie. That's fine. Star party, star party, star party, woo woo. If we make it, we make it. If we don't, we don't. I'm happy either way. Anyway, what do you think about the little hippie? Hey, Lisa. Lisa, we need to talk. So nobody's saying anything about my little hippie, and I'm kind of in love with my little hippie. Oh, I see one heart going up. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Lisa Shack in the back. Go watch her and follow her if you're not already, because she's excellent. If you have a page name, I am too, Debbie. Deb, I love this little guy. He is so cute, and I made him differently. He's basically a sock gnome. And the one we're making tonight is going to be basically a sock gnome, but he's going to stand up. I hope. I hope. Anyway, so this is the hippie gnome and his van. So, you know, it's just, I think it's just really cute. Thank you for the stars, Daryl. I appreciate that. Thank you, Michelle, for the stars. So I'm going to put these up since you've seen them. Let me put them back here because I don't want to get broken. But I can't tell you how impressed I am with those feet, except they look like they're on the wrong side, but the legs are just the same. I made the feet out of polymer clay, and I got a mold, not a mold. Hey, Sandy, I hope you got that gift certificate. Anyway, I used the little one. I used this mold, and he just came out so cute. I loved him. I stuck a wire down in him so he would stand up. And I'm gonna try to stick a wire down in this shoe, but I don't know that I'm gonna be able to. Okay, Happy Meal. I want to show you this Happy Meal, y'all. I didn't open it. Well, I opened actually, the post office opened the envelope, but I think it's all in here. Looks like, well, I'm gonna take it out the side. Oh, and I didn't expect that. Fur. Oh, nice fur. I did not expect the fur. Oh, you know what? This could be if it were wintertime, I could wear it as a shawl. That's pretty. That's pretty. Thank you, Michelle. Let me fold them back up and put him up. And I've learned another way to make dogs and cats, so I'm going to try that. I got the molds on Amazon. Yes, I did. And if you want them, Sean, I'll send you the link. Hey, Vicki. Okay, so that was unexpected. Oh, this is unexpected. Wow. This is really unexpected. What I put polymer clay in the mold. It was here because I was going to make some more, and I'm going to try the hands, but the hands are really hard because they're so little. Oh, look, look at this. This is going to be a fancy gnome. Fancy gnome. Reminds me of Phil Stiller. It does, doesn't it? course, we are aging ourselves. And oh, look at this soft, velvety looking material. Oh, this is, this is the box. Okay, thank you. Okay, I will send you the link to where I got the molds. Hey, Bernice, how are you doing? Congratulations on your 7th. I didn't see it at Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I remember that. Thank you, Michelle. I didn't see them, so I had to order it from Amazon. I didn't see the mold at Hobby Lobby. And I didn't see it at Michael's. So, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bernice for sprinkling, I appreciate that. That is pretty. Okay. This is what I was expecting. Look what she did. She and her husband did this. Mermaid. Could be a mermaid, but I've got mermaid material. Painting's fine. Well, welcome, Diane. She sent me all of these envelopes that have the return address on them and a stamp. Is that not a great happy mail? Now, 700 is a big deal. You haven't been doing this long. You just hit the ground running, my friend. Y'all, Bernice, BB Crafts is... Thank you, Jerry, Sister Jerry, for sharing me to your page. This is great. So you're going to be getting happy mail in these envelopes that they addressed and stamped. Well, they didn't address all of them because Rebecca bought me a stamp thing. So I'm going to stamp the rest of them. It's so much easier to do that. But y'all, this is great, great, great. It is perfect. Everything's perfect. Michelle, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Because y'all, postage will eat you up if you let it. Okay. Yes, it's something I can use. You are absolutely right about that. I can definitely use that. In fact, I'm going to put it over here in my mail tub. And Sean, if you want to see this, this is what comes with it. You get 2 molds, really. You get one for the one for the feet, and you get one for the hands. Now, I tried the hands with air clay, these little ones, but these fingers are so skinny that I'm going to try it with polymer clay and see if that works better. But I'll show you the ones I did with it. These are the ones I did with the air dry clay, and I think if you use air dry, you have to leave it in the mold until it dries completely. Otherwise, it pulls off. But these are not really. Well, if I did a hag, you know, an old hag, they're kind of like my hands actually. Then I could use them. So I'm not going to throw them away. But it comes with the hands, the feet, and then it comes with little teeny tiny hands and feet, and tinier feet. Have I ever tried it with hot glue? I have not, but I could. That would do for the hands. Yeah, I'll try hot glue and see if that works on the hands, because that might get in this little crevice easier. Okay, I may just do that right now because I'm going to procrastinate. I'm putting this gnome together. Y'all, Sean Jacobs makes the most beautiful gnomes. And yeah, I'm going to try right now putting... I'm excited for Bernice too. She has worked her butt off. I'm going to try hot glue right this minute. Only it won't take but a minute. Or it won't if the glue will come out. Trick is going to be getting it in this little bitty space. Oh, come on now. This will be dry and we can see how it works before we get off of here. I haven't been real careful, so I've got some glue on the top that I'll have to trim off, but this is just to see if it works. Maybe this is the key to how to do it. Just bear with me a minute. I ordered glue sticks from Amazon. Look at these. Look how long they are. Yes, please follow BB Crafts, y'all. She is working so hard, and she's been a member of this family for a long time, and she does really unique and pretty things. And her husband Mike moderates for her sometimes, and their interactions are so funny. I love to listen to it. So y'all go follow Bernice and Shack in the back. Shack in the back. And anybody else in Painting by Diane. Anybody else who comes on here with a craft name. Y'all, it doesn't cost anything to follow people, and it helps crafters out more than you know. It's a Gnomes hurry home because it's storming outside. Hey Barb, how are you feeling today? No, I didn't, and I probably should have. Oh, look, Shayna's here. Hey, Shayna. Frame It and Contain It by Shayna is in the house. I'm so excited. I love her. I do. You can learn all about gardening. You can see good crafts. You can do all kinds of things. Frame It and Contain It. So, y'all go there, too. And Debbie Cruz didn't come on with her page name, but she is Cruz's Design. And she does beautiful work. Uh-oh. Well, that was a mistake. Well, I just want to see how the fingers come out. Okay. All right, y'all, we're going to make this gnome. Now, I did, got 100 people. Woo-hoo. But my glue's not sticking, so I can't turn it right side out. Hey, Marcy, is Marcy new? Marcy, if you're new, welcome. I'm going to get this. This is a shirt, y'all. This shirt's got a, and it's probably too big. Usually I have an idea how big the gnome is, but I haven't learned how to gauge these yet. Okay. Lisa Spencer and from Shack in the Back, Shack in the Back. Nobody keep wanting to call it Shack in the Back. Shack in the Back and I are going to co-host an event to help the people in Kentucky who were affected by the floods. And at least 2 of them are from our family, and one of them lost her home. But the whole county was just devastated and people died. It's just going. Yes, it's going to be a little. Okay, got to start with, when you do a gnome, you got to start with the feet. And I've got these little shoes that Sean Jacobs sent me in Happy Mail. And she told me how to use them, so I'm going to try. What kind of glue were you using? This glue, I was using Gorilla Glue. This glue is AdTech. It comes in a 5-pound box. So I'm not going to run out real soon. And it's, look how, can you see how long that stick is? Isn't that great? I'm excited about it too, Lisa. Oh, thank you for the stars. don't know what you didn't tell me is how to. Okay, y'all just give me a second or 10 to figure this out. It just has one lace. It's not going to come out. How do you tighten them back up? Okay. Sean, how do you tighten them back up after you get the glue in there? That's what I want to know. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. It's a tough one. Okay, so now I've got that. And Sean puts washers or nuts or something down in there, and it's a beautiful thing to see how many people show you love and support. It is a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing to feel too, I have to say. You know, that's makes me so happy to come online, and I'm probably mumbling and my sound's probably turned down and you probably can't hear a word I'm saying. Yep, it was turned down. Okay, so I don't have any of those things those washers or nuts or whatever they are. Bolts. Oh, playing the game. Okay, y'all aren't listening to me anyway. So that's fine. But I'm just going to put some Dollar Tree rocks down in there. I'm not going to have to put many. Well, I can't put many because she's not very big, but the rocks can't be very big either. But I'm just going to put them in and angle them down toward the toe. I have to use little rocks. Sherry, the numbers are, we play a game where Dina, the moderator, thinks of a number between 1 and 75 or something like that, and whoever she sees that guesses first, that guesses the number correctly, wins a napkin giveaway. That's what the numbers are for. They are little bitty shoes. They are tiny little shoes. Okay. So. And then I'm gonna throw just a little bit of hot glue down in there just to keep them from rattling around. Because I got to put wire down in there too. You know, I may not finish this tonight because the littles to me are harder than the big ones because they're little. But they're so stinking cute that I love them. Oh, that's too big. One more little tiny rock. too big. Well, that's not coming out, so I guess it's not too big. You can't hear me, Jane. I'm sorry. Y'all, I am trying to find a microphone, but the only one I can find plugs into the same slot that the charger plugs into, and if I can't charge it, then I'm likely to go dead. Oh, Nancy's doubling up on the numbers. Get them all out there. It's pretty smart, actually. Okay, I'm going to let that dry just a little bit while I do this next part, which is to take my wire and I don't know how long I need it, but I'm gonna cut it longer than I need. I'm going to try to cut it longer than I need. Why? Oh, there they are. You know, there's just, you know, most people can hear me well, but there seems to be a difference in computers or something. And some people can't hear, and some people have hearing difficulty, and I have no way of knowing who that is. So I'd like for everybody to be able to hear. So I'm trying to fix that. And sooner or later I'll get it. I may have to call Apple and find out what they can tell me about it. But I don't like calling Apple. Okay. So cut the wire. Let me get rid of the rocks. I don't need them anymore. I'm just cluttering up my workspace. There's a splitter. Well, if you know where it is, then maybe, Lisa, I would love to have a link to that because I've looked. I can find a splitter for a charger and a earphones, but I haven't, so if you have a link, share it, please. Okay, well, I'm, you know, most people can hear, they say, but, I mean, y'all say, but I don't want to leave anybody out, because that's not right. Okay, so it's going to have to be a little bitty, tiny little thing here. The sign is wonderful. Deb sent me that in Happy Meal. And I opened that. It's just last night, wasn't it? So I'm just making a little coil here. It's going to have to be a little coil because... Okay, and then I'm going to try to flatten it out. And, John, if I'm doing this wrong, tell me. And then I want it to go. Come on now. I want it to go. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. I want it to go. I want the coil to be flat, and I want the wire to go up straight. And then I want it to fit down and up. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to take it out, though, because I want my legs to be the same length. Okay, Lisa Seabolt won with the number 66. That looks good. Okay, thank you. So I'm doing it right. Yay. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, I love the crafting community because everybody's so helpful. Well, most people are healthy. Most people are helpful. Okay, so now we're going. The first ones I made, I used toothpicks for my legs. Oh, y'all, my niece Elizabeth is coming on watching. Yeah, oh, great. Thanks. Tell Doug I said thank you. Give him a big hug for me. Because, y'all, I mean, my real life niece is coming on. I bet she doesn't say a word. But her name is Elizabeth. And she is a wonderful, wonderful person. But so are, well, technically I only have 2 nieces. But I've got some nieces-in-law. They count. I don't know about this one. Did Elizabeth speak? Oh, you're just speaking to her. Thank y'all for speaking to my niece. If you've just come on, I am attempting to make a tiny little gnome. Well, that's close enough. Okay, so you stick the coil. How hot is it where you're from? Oh, you're not talking to me. Oh, where you're all from. It's hot as blazes in Alabama. Always wanted your name to be Elizabeth. Well, uh-oh. And how do I get that back in? You know, it may be that what I should have done is just take the whole lace off. Spread a little bit today. Went the wrong way. Oh no. It is hot and rainy in Alabama. Barb, I'm sorry. Well, Sean, are you sitting there? You're out there laughing at me, I bet, aren't you? Because I'm making a royal mess of this. Okay. All right, let me see if I can get this one. This will get the laces out of the way. That's a good thing. Y'all, I usually try things before I try to show y'all how to do them, but I clearly did not do that this time. The gauge of the wire is 18 gauge. I think Sean uses 16, but 18 is what I had, so that's what I used. Dina pinned the comment. She wanted to be sure I saw it, Barb. And when she knew I saw it, she took it down. Okay, we'll leave that one in there. Dina and Rebecca both pin things that they want to be sure I see. Well, hey, Denise friend. Dina's moderating. Denise friend, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here and you're new, and I hope you like it, and I hope you'll come back and join the family. I call people family. I don't call them followers because I'm not a cult leader and I'm not Jesus. So people here are family, and it's really evolved that way that, you know, we kind of take care of each other. Everybody's supportive, not just of me, but of everybody. And it's a wonderful thing. I don't want to get so much glue in here I can't get the shoelace back on, or my little guy's gonna Where'd you find those comfortable looking shoes? Asking for Forrest Gump. Okay. Actually, they came in Happy Mail, but you can get them on Amazon. Okay, so let me tuck that back down there. Should have paid attention to how I took it out. They are adorable. They are that. Y'all, I'm sorry, I can't watch comments because I've gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. Oh, that's not right. It's not right. Can't be that way. Hey, Susie from Chicago. COVID-free, thank the Lord. Oh, well, I just had one. I'm glad you're well, Susie. I just had one. When did I have it? Sunday night. So the next one will be next month, or, you know, I may just auction things off as I make them. Nope, that's not right. Well, I never had children, so I never had to learn how to. Well, I got Andrew in the 6th, but he could already put his own shoes on. Pull that. Through. Talking to myself, sorry. Well, then I guess you just stuff this back down there the best you can. Oh, now we're playing the alphabet game. Alphabet game is the same as the number game. Dina thinks of a letter of the alphabet, and The first person that she sees that guesses it correctly wins. And you win a napkin giveaway. Okay, how do you get it back in there? This doesn't look right. Where are my shoes? Oh, well. I guess as long as they match each other, it's okay. And what did Miss Jim do today for an hour and 15 minutes? She tried to put a shoe together. I don't want it there, I want it. The problem is I've got that glue down there now. Okay, y'all don't scream. Oh, okay, Erlene who? Erlene. Hey, Elizabeth Welch. That's my friend. Well, my friend that I've actually seen. Erlene who? Erlene won it with M. Erlene D. Case. Okay, Erlene and, oh dear, whoever won the first one, y'all be sure I have your mailing address. And, okay, that game's over. So, we may have time. We may have time for 4 or 5 games. Y'all, I'm just tired of fussing with this. And you can't take the shoe off, so. Okay. Erling Case. I did get it. Y'all, persistence pays off. I'm just shooting more glue down in there because, you know, you don't want his feet to fall off. It's not a good look for a gnome. They're not going to match. Oh well. But you know, he's a farmer, so it's okay. He's a farmer and it's a craft, and I'm learning. I'm pretty much learning not to put so much glue in before I put the shoelace back on. Come on up. What do you do without needing those pliers? That's not right. Wasn't right when I did it. Oh, y'all, it's thundering. Good, because we need another storm. Right, Alabama, we need more rain, right? Okay, y'all are being awfully quiet. No. Does the glue have to be... No, oh no, it doesn't have to be capitalized. No, we're not that formal. Well, that shoe looks much better. This shoe is a mess, but it's going to have to stay that way. So y'all don't look at his shoes too much, okay? Can you do that for me? I'm sure there's a better way to do this. It's a little knock-kneed. Okay, well, that ordeal is over. But you want to be sure you get the right and the left correct. I'll apologize to whoever gets this about this shoe right here. It's just, it ain't right. Okay, that's enough glue. So we're going to let those dry. And we're going to take the pants, and I pre-made the pants, and they're big. It's okay. And I can show you how to make these if you want me to. Got a little rain the other day. Rains here almost every afternoon right now, but then, you know, we'll go forever without rain and be complaining about that too. Well, yeah, Serenity, that's true. It makes it unique, and, you know, you will never get a perfect craft out of me because it's not in me. They're cute. They have personality. That's what I say. These pants are going to be so big on that little bitty gnome. They're going to have to be tailored. You know, I watch Justin make clothes, and he just snips it out. You know, he does it so fast. I hope he tells me his secret. Okay. I would tell you the hard part's over, but I would pretty much. No, wait a minute. Okay, now we want his legs to have a little bit of bulk, so we're going to give him. I thought we were going to give him legs that matched. Did you make the JC Hammer pants? Yeah. Oh, no, it's close enough. Y'all, I'm sorry. I keep wiping my nose. Okay, let me get my ice pick here. I'm just going to start the hole. And y'all, these are his legs. Oh, I'm looking for, who's it? Dawn, I'm looking forward to that too. I can hardly wait. Got that hole started. Let me start this one. This leg's going to be a little bit longer than the other one, but you know, they'll be under the pants, so nobody will know he's got a gimpy leg, right? Yeah, that's, you know, welcome to the South in the summertime. This is the part that makes me nervous. This makes me nervous because I'm afraid I'm going to bend the wire or break the shoe or poke it all the way through or something, but it's not wanting to go. Yeah, all I need is to, on the hippie at 2 o'clock this morning, the hippie cork went right in. All right, now it'll go. Okay, for all you winos out there, or people who just like wine, I'm going to be needing some corks. So if anybody saves corks and doesn't need them, if you'd send them my way, I'd appreciate it. Because I found the corks work well on these minis. Ah, much better. Okay, now I'm just going to put a little glue around the opening, or around the top. I'm not going to put it on the bottom because I don't want it to run out over the shoes. Who said, oh, Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. Yeah, I've got a picture full of them, but I have a feeling I'm going to be running through them because I don't think I'm going to give up the minis anytime soon. All right, let me let that dry a little bit. And where's the shirt? Oh, right in front of my face. Oh, that's going to be real big. I'm definitely going to have to take that in. But first, while that's drying. Okay, y'all, this is a baby sock. Now, the hippie I did on one of those things they put over babies' hands to keep them from scratching. but I couldn't find those. So this is the next best thing. And what I'm going to do is right here at the edges, I'm going to cut just a tiny little snip, just enough for the wire to go through. I learned this from watching Justin, and I think I've got all the steps down now. Hope you find a house for them. Hope I find a house for... I'll start drinking right away. Okay, good. Anything for the cause, right? Thank you. I'm just going to make a little snip on the edge. And I'm going to take more of these rocks. Oh, good. Yeah. You can use quartz for all kinds of things. Just throwing rocks down here. All this is going to be covered up by his shirt, so it doesn't matter if he's a little lumpy under there. But I want to add a little weight to him because I do want him to stand up. He ought to be standing up fine with his shoes on. I can't tell if those... Oh, that's close enough. Does that look like the shoes are the right way? Hey, Tanya. You have a lot of corks. Okay. All right, well, Southwest Lower. I have not seen you in a while. You been okay? Are these mini shoes? No, these are just mini. They're little doll shoes, I guess. They didn't come on a key ring. I want to be sure that my snips are in the right place. Okay, now I'm going to fold this down some more, and I'm going to put some glue down to hold these rocks together as soon as I get them arranged the way I want them. Oh, my hole's getting bigger over there. Oh well, it'll be closed up with glue. Now, I'd like to try to glue the rocks, but not what I just did, where I got some glue on the inside of the sock. Oh, I put his pants on. The moment of truth. As big as these are, they're not going to go. They're not going to go over the cork. You're going to go over the cork. All right. This leg seems to be bigger than the other leg. You're struggling with me. Yeah, I'm sorry it's such a struggle, but y'all, these little bitties are, I don't know, Sean, is that your experience too? Are these harder for you than the bigger ones are? I think we're probably going to cut a good bit of cut more of it off. Okay, now we got to pull his pants down because we don't want to get glue on the pants. So we're gonna. He's gonna be almost naked for a minute, but you know, it's just the way it is when you dress your children. Okay, now you find the little holes you snipped in here and you stick the wire up through there. What's my hole doing up there? He's going to fill out some. I want to close up the hole because I don't want the rocks falling out. Okay, now something else I learned from Justin is to put a stick down there, and that keeps him from leaning backwards or forwards. It keeps him standing straight up. Should have started watching him a long time ago. I'm just making a little point. I did such a good job putting that glue in. Tell you what, this is more of a gnome's innards than I wanted to see. It doesn't hurt, y'all. It's not hurting him. They do make me work for it. Uh-oh. That's as close as I'm going to get. I'm not going to use it. going to use that one. I'll fix it. I just won't use it. Okay. Hey, Judy White. Okay, I'm just going to leave that sticking up. I'm not going to put many more rocks in because, you know, I think he weighs enough, but I want to hold the stick in place. So when I put the polyfill in, the stick's going to move around. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry for a minute. Doesn't look much like a gnome yet, does he? Okay. Now we're going to fatten him up. Assuming we didn't glue his body all together. And we did. Right. I was about this stage at 2 o'clock this morning that I just about threw that hippie across the room. Because they're not real stable. And when you glue the sock to the rocks, it's real hard to get them stable. Sorry, I know you can, you know, I'm trying to protect it. I should never let y'all see me make a gnome from scratch. It is all, you know, you'd think the littles would be easy, but they're not all that simple. Well, they're simple, they're just little. But this is only the second one I've done this way, and I will get better at it. You know, I'll figure it out. You know, right now it's not figured out. You see, the sock is glued to the rocks right there, and I can't get it out, but that's the back anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to keep stuffing. I think he's going to be a little bit taller. Than the others. Let's see how tall he is. Where's my tape measure? Well, he may be 5.5 inches by the time I get done with him, but so he's not going to be super tall. It's a little deformed in the back, but you know, he's got that belly some men get. But the smaller ones are harder to work with. Well, good, Joanne. I'm glad I make you smile. It make me laugh at myself because I may have cut his britches off a little bit too much. Oh, there they go. This is a wonky looking little gnome, I have to say. What did somebody say? I'd love to be able to make gnomes. I have so many times. You know, if I can make a gnome, so you just buy them already. You've tried so many times and failed. Well, Serenity, we'll work on that because they're a lot of fun to make. It's if y'all could see my first gnome, which no one will ever see the first one I made, because no, nothing's wrong with wonky. I'm pretty wonky myself. Part of what's going to give him stability is if I can get him stuffed enough. Once you start making him hooked, yes, I know. My whole house was taken over by gnomes. In fact, my dining room turned into the gnome room because that's where I put them all. Until you guys came along and started buying them. Uh-oh. He's leaking. Get off of there. Okay. Stand up straight. Hey, Virginia. Oh, okay. All right, Rebecca. Rebecca is now the moderator. She's in charge. There's no telling what she'll do. She likes to keep things moving. 93 in California by Sacramento. Hey, Joyce, well, thank you. I love it when people like my crafts. Never fails to surprise me. Never, ever. All right, I think I glued his pants. Down, but that's okay. We'll cover all his parts. Born in Florida, live in well, you're not talking to me. Don't even want to cook dinner. I don't cook dinner. That's not true. I heat it up. Eating's cooking, right? He needs a belt. He's not going to get one, and all this is going to be covered up, so it's okay. Uh-oh. You know, Facebook just kicked me off on my iPad. Let's see if I can find myself again. Yep, there I am. Okay. Okay, y'all, this is a work in progress. I'm not claiming to be an expert at this. There's glue back there. Okay, now I need to get this cut off. Like pork chops. Well, I missed that. 12-minute pork chops. That's all I saw. There's a little sway back there. He doesn't have much of a butt, but you know, some men don't. It's a weird looking guy. But, you know, it's going to turn out okay. All of this is innards. Part of my problem is I got the sock backwards. 19% basic perfection of my gnome. Did you get it? Who did a perfect gnome for you? It wasn't me. You know you've got one of mine, but it ain't perfect. But it's not supposed to be. It's a craft, right? Okay, yeah, if you've got new people, please hit the follow button up there. Or, if you can't find it, you just touch my face, and well, you might not want to because I've been wiping my nose, but touch somewhere on the screen and you'll see 3 little dots up in, come on now, that corner over there, and hit those and scroll down and you'll see the follow button, and I would appreciate it because I got to get off that 666 thing. Okay. Oh, dental floss. Oh, the patriotic gnome. That's true. That's true. He was a cutie. I just tie mine off with dental floss because it's not gonna. Yeah, I like the patriotic gnome. I don't do much paper. The cutest little gnome. Well, thank you. I say my gnomes have personality. What they lack in beauty, they make up for in personality, I think. Hey, Kathy. Here. Where'd it go? There it is. I'll just wrap it around a couple of times. Hey, Dana from Minnesota. don't know why I always think it's cold in Minnesota. Year-round cold, but I know that's not true. Y'all, we're really closing in on being done. John, I'm using one of your beards on him. I've got hot glue on my fingers, and it's making it real hard. Hey, Wilma. Gnomes have funny little bodies and very smart to work with. I think you're doing it. Thank you, Patty. I appreciate that. He says, honor next to the fairy garden. Got from Justin. Favorite corner of the house. That fairy garden is beautiful. And yours are too. The ones you made are really pretty. Jane, from the pictures I've seen, you know, that you showed me. Looks like he had some kind of disease right there, but that's just where his, his body got glued to the rocks. Lorraine was perfect. Well, I'm glad you think so. And I hope the new one is too. Lorraine's going to have a boyfriend that's shorter than she is. I hope that doesn't bother her, because it does some girls, but he has necklaces. He'll come bearing jewelry. Y'all ought to be getting your auction items pretty soon, because they said most of them said they'd be there today or tomorrow. And I hope they all come in one piece. I always worry about that when I send my babies off, that they'll get where they're going in one piece. Okay, we don't need all that excess, so we're just going to kind of burn our fingers on it. Okay, now, I think the shirt's a little big. What do y'all think? I think I can cut a goodly portion of the shirt off. Now it's sticking. Okay, Elaine. Yeah, your mind's him, and I'll post him tomorrow. But thank you for coming. I appreciate it, y'all. I'm grateful for any time you give me. And somebody give me a lot of it, and I'm grateful for that. How much did I say I could take off? I don't want it to be too tight. Okay, so now we got to do this again and wait for it to dry. But that's okay. I can do the arms while I'm waiting for this to dry. So, here's the glue. Hey Janet. I really don't like to use the hot glue on my gnome clothes, because, especially not the littles, because I'm too heavy-handed and they get bulky. So I use a fabric glue. All right, so while that's drying, let me see. Oh, that would look for one. Cool. So I'm going to cut off another piece of fabric over here. it's the same size. Now all this is stuff I usually do ahead of time. What kind of glue is this? This is actually, no wonder it's not the glue I usually use. This is E6000 fabric glue, but I use it for to put the little gemstones on things. And one I pulled out the wrong one, because I usually use I usually use liquid stitch, but it seems to be among the missing. Okay, so that's why this isn't working. This works really well for rhinestones, this E6000. Thank you, Vicki. It just came from a fat quarter, and I've used it before. I like it too. I like the plaid. To me, it looked kind of farmerish. Gotta allow for the gotta allow for a hem. So be through with that. Throw it down there. I didn't cut it very well. Oh, it's liquid stitch. There it is. It's liquid stitch that I usually use. So that doesn't explain why it wasn't working well, because I don't know where the E6000 came from. Don't have the sense God gave us hand, please, some days, y'all. A lot of liquor sense. I cut it all wrong. All wrong. Okay, I'll use that for something else. Oh, that's what I did wrong. I got it now. Okay, I got it. Well, I'm slow, but I'm trainable. Use that for something else. Straighten this up. Y'all, I am so sorry. I can't seem to carry on a conversation and do this at the same time. I've still got almost 100 people here. Wow, y'all are patient. But we're pretty close to being done, I think. Okay. Now there it is. There's my shirt. And it's coming apart. Of course it's coming apart. I'm just going to hold it. Y'all, thank you for all the stars. Well, thank you, Marcella. I have trouble quitting. And I know it's going to turn out. I've seen what some of the others look like, and this one's not really bad compared to the way some of them are. And I know it looks kind of bad, but it's not. You know what? I'm not that patient. Okay, now. Watch it be too small. Come on. There you go. Be sure his little rear ends. Uh-oh. Kind of like to have the seam in the, you know what? I put the seam in the back, but this one it's going to be covered by the beard, so it could go in the front, but it's back there now, so. Okay, so I'm just going to tack it up. I'll squish it in later, but right now I'm just going to I want to hold it up. I think I'll just go ahead and squish it in now. I'm just running a thing of glue around the body, and then I'm going to press the shirt into it. And it's not going to be pretty, but it's going to be covered, so it's okay. All right, so see, it looks a little better, doesn't it? Looks a little better, I think. Okay, let's get rid of all this stuff. We don't need any more of that. Don't need that. Okay, so we got arms now. Now, the arms I am going to hot glue because I expect y'all are getting tired, and I am too. So I'm going to offset the sleeve a little bit so that there's a little overhang here. So I'm going to put a bead in here, if I can find it. So I'm just going to roll it. Where's my bead? So awfully big bead for a little bitty gnome. I'm not going to use that one. Okay, y'all, see, I cut a slit out here just so that the arm can go flush again, you know, flatter against the, thank you for the stars, Denise. Y'all, whoever sent them, I don't know who all sent them, but I'm grateful. And I will find out, and I will thank you. So you want to kind of have your seam on the part that's going to be up against the body. And sometimes, like in this case, I actually made it that way, mostly. Doesn't always work out like that. Hey, Gretchen, how are you, my friend? Gretchen, you can come on as Made on the Loop. Gretchen is Gretchen from Made on the Loop. She is amazingly talented. And I would love it if y'all would go follow her. She would love it too. And Gretchen and Loretta, and from Handmade with Love from Loretta, and I are going to do just a 3-person event, like a pick 3 or something like that, where we challenge each other to make stuff, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. But we're just in the planning stages of that. Maybe I shouldn't say anything. Sorry, Gretchen. But I'm excited and terrified at the same time. Oh, good. So for one of these challenges, I'm going to make you and Loretta make a gnome. Well, I'll be outvoted, but... Okay, y'all, for the next 3 days, tomorrow I'm at an event with the Thrifty Flippy Thursday group, and I'm on at 11 Central Time. Friday, I'm in another event with Crafty Blessings. Well, see now, I'm paying attention. Crafty Blessings with Angie. It's her 2nd anniversary of having her page. And on Saturday, I'm in an event with Shanna from By Shanna. So, and those are all daytime events and not at night. I think 2 of them are at 1 o'clock or 1:15, and tomorrow is at 11. But I'll get all that up. It's all on my calendar. But I will get it. I'll get the flyers up. I've got tomorrow's up. I'm going to go ahead and come back in, and it worked. What's happening? Oh, hey, Deb's new again. How are you, my friend? Now, Deb lives maybe 40 miles away from me. I'm real happy about that. And yeah, you know, I was real happy actually to be asked to be in the event on Saturday, because I wasn't going to be able to go live on Saturday because it's my high school's grand reunion where everybody's had graduated more than 50 years ago reunions at the same time. Sean, thank you for the stars. Okay, so now he's got arms, and I'm not going to put the beads on him right now because these are a little bit too big for him, don't you think? He's going to be holding something, so we want to hold it. Does that bead look too big to be his hands? What do you think? I see a heart. I don't know what that means. But do those hands look too big? Tell me and be honest, because I've got some smaller ones. I just don't have them right now. That's what I thought too. Okay. So I'll get smaller ones, but I'm not going to get up and go get them because time's a ticking. We've been at this 2 hours. All right, now where's my beard? Okay, Sean Jacobs made this beard and sent it to me in Happy Meal. And it is going... But y'all have a choice. I've got a choice of hats. Now this is a farmer, and this is not quite a cowboy hat, but you know, he can have this hat. Yeah, I think it's too big too, so I'm gonna get smaller ones. Or he can have the straw hat. And straw hat will have to go that way. So what do you think? Straw hat or black hat? Yeah, this one does look Amish, doesn't it? Straw, okay. Need to pull his shirt up. Straw hat, okay. All right, straw hat it is. Let me see if I can... Well, it may have to be the other one because I didn't pull his shirt up enough. In front it doesn't matter. Okay, that'll be all right. Ooh, he's got a long beard. I'm going to put it up as far as I can get it because black hat looks like a ZZ Top. Does kind of. Our cousin it. Well, now I'm seeing black hat. I can trim it a little bit. You're talking about the beard. I can trim it a little bit. Okay. So straw. Okay, napkin winners are Nancy McGrew and Karen Mullis. Nancy McGrew and Karen Mullis. And the two other winners, please send me your mailing addresses in a private message. Don't send them in a public message. John, I may have to trim a little bit off the bottom, but I'll be careful. I promise not to butcher him. He's got to come all the way up here because otherwise this hat's not going to cover. Okay. Glue. Put a little dollop of glue there. I never get these things in the center. Sean, do you cut yours from the front and manage not to cut all the hair off? I know that's what the Patty Gold does. But I like the way you shape your beard, your beards. Don't have to go this way. do that. That doesn't look straight. Black cat. I'm gonna put a nose on him. Okay, the black hat covers up his backside better. Okay, the hat is a conundrum. I gotta figure the hat out. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna put the nose on, but I need to figure out where the hat's going first. But yeah, no, he's gonna have a nose. Okay, part of the problem here is I cut underneath, but you have to be careful. I use little orange whisker scissors. Yeah, I've tried that, and I'm going to keep trying that because you like the black hat better. Oh, I'm sorry you keep freezing, Deborah. Look at him. No, I kind of like the black hat better too. One thing that's a little bit bigger, and his arms don't stick out as much. But that's not the way it goes. I'm gonna get his. Okay, y'all, I'm getting frustrated now. Does it look really weird to be sideways? Cousin in town. Hey, Elizabeth. Okay, black it is. Elizabeth spoke. Now, that's not my cousin, not my niece Elizabeth. That's my friend Elizabeth who got me to the Dominican Republic a half dozen times in a row. And I'm grateful for it. Does it look strange being sideways like that? Yeah, I'll stick a feather in it or something. Yeah, it needs a little cord around it. It doesn't have a cord right now, but okay, so we're going to use the black cat. Queen Elizabeth. Not at all. Not at all what? He is cute. You know, he's going to be cuter because you haven't seen what he's going to be doing. Okay, I had a nose. There it is. Just trying to find the middle. Oh yeah, the nose makes him. Okay, so there he is. The nose makes all the difference. Let me get all this out, and I'm going to show you how he's going to be staged, and you can see his story, because I think it's going to be cute. So let me put him out of the way for a minute and get this. Now, I may cut this down, but I may not, because, you know, he is a farmer, and he's out in the pasture. In his cute little truck. He's got his little farm truck. And he's got a little cow. And a little pig. And he ought to have a tree, but he's not going to. He has, this is a kicker, he's got a little squirrel. He can have more than one squirrel. And he's got, he came out to feed the cows, and the horse is not here because I don't have one. But he's also got he's got some hay bales. Now, I've got some bigger hay bales, but he's a little gnome, so he's getting little hay bales. And he's got one more little touch, and this is what he's going to be holding as soon as I get the right beads in, if I can find what I did with them. Oh, shoot. But I shouldn't say that. Can't say what I really mean because it's a bad word, and I can't say that word because Facebook will think I'm a terrorist. Can't see the cow. That's because he wasn't in the camera. So let me see how I can. I got his truck at Hobby Lobby and on the spring 75% off sale. I got the truck and the hippie van and a food truck and something else. Oh, and a surfer dude car. Okay, so he's out. You know, he's working in the garden, so he's going to be holding when I get this little rake. So, you know, he's going to rake out the things. I love the truck, too. I think these things are so stinking cute. And they were a little pricey, but at 75% off, they ended up being like $10. And I thought they were so cute, and they were the right size for the littles, you know, to have. So, anyway, that's what we have tonight, and y'all stuck with me for almost 2 full hours. That's amazing. That is amazing. Sean, would you send me your email address? Because that's the only way I know to send a link. Oh, and I was going to see how these turn. Oh, look at the little hand. Look at the little hand. And it came right out. Well, this one has to be trimmed. I got a little sloppy, but you can see the fingers and it came out. I did not invent the littles. You know, I thought I might have, but I just ripped a finger off. Ouch. But I did not know that anybody was making them when I made the first one. So Yes, a perfect little hand. So, you know, I could put it on, but if I can get it to work with polymer clay, then when it comes out, I can shape the little hand so he can be holding something. So I may try to bake some clay tonight, and if the hands turn out, then I'll just use the hands on him instead of the beads. But this is what I've got. You know, I don't know what else to do to it, but it's, where did I get the mold for the hands? I got them from Amazon. And if you want me to, I'm going to look up the link and send it to Sean. So if anybody wants a link, just send me a private message with your email address, and I will email it to you. Somebody wanted to see this up. The hands did turn out good. That makes me happy. So I will, actually I'll send it to anybody who wants to send me their email address. And it's a flower garden, so I may put some more flowers back there. Or I may put some pumpkins back there. I may make a pumpkin patch out here, who knows. But that's what we've got. So use the black hat and stick a small feather in it. Yeah, I'll do that. Did I? Oh, wait. Put it on my link tree. I'll put it on my link tree too. Yeah, I like for my gnomes to have a little bit of a story. And since I found these things that's you know, that have a story to them, so you know, now we have a hippie gnome and a farmer gnome, and we're going to have a food truck gnome and a surfer dude, along with other stuff. And I may make a female hippie gnome for the, thank you, Elizabeth, for the hippie, because, you know, traveling around by yourself isn't fun. So, okay, y'all, thank you for being here. Thank you for all your attention. Thank you for liking what I do and sticking with it. And I'll see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock Central Time here. And it's a really good lineup of people, I think. And Friday, Justin and I both are going to be doing that one, and we're back to back, and that'll be fun. Okay, so y'all, thank you so much. I love you, and I will see you all tomorrow, okay? Love you. Bye-bye. Let's see, there you go. I can't seem to finish this. Lorraine's husband's name was John, so that's going to be his name. Okay, good. Well, John should be there tomorrow, I think. Hey, Kristen, you're just in time for me to say goodbye. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all, love you. I'm really going to try to get off of here. Thank you, Shirley. Bye-bye.